Chris, you guys were ahead about 98% of this game. How tough is it to lose in a situation like that?
It's tough. You know, they basically gave us a clinic down the stretch on how to close out a game. You know, the tough part about it was our turnovers. That was very uncharacteristic of us turning the ball over like we did. And they converted. They converted. I think the biggest thing was the free throw. You know, they got into the bonus, I think with like 8 minutes left in the fourth, and it was tough after that.
What does it feel like to be kind of the wrong end of that when you guys are empty and 9 out of your final 10 possessions?
Yeah, that's not like us. We usually can score the ball. And tell you the truth, we didn't even give ourselves a chance a few times down the stretch. I relaxed with the ball. Kawhi Leonard made an unbelievable steal right there at half court, got the jump ball, and that was a heads-up play and a big mistake on my part.
Is Kawhi now a player that you consider a star player, that a guy that can really beat you if he has a big night?
No question. I mean, he was the Finals MVP last year. You know, when you playing on a team like that with all those Hall of Famers, a lot of times you get overlooked. But anybody that plays in this league knows not to overlook him. He just goes out there and does what he's supposed to do every night.
Can you talk about the final play, the layup that you had?
I missed. I mean, it was a great play. Told coach I wanted the ball, drew it up, and missed.
What do you attribute all the mistakes you guys made down the stretch?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'll watch the game and see. We weren't sure, you know, and I think that's going to come.
Chris, this is the first 6 or 7 games of the season, but does something feel kind of off with this team? I mean, obviously, does something just not feel right?
Somewhat. We got to get it right. We got to get it right. You know, right now, win or lose, obviously we need to build up wins. We're not like San Antonio that we don't need to win, but we just got to figure us out instead of, you know, worrying about the wins and losses right now.
You touched on this, but at the end of the game, last 6 minutes, does it just seem like they know what to do, like everything's clicking for them? I mean, they've been together for a long time.
Yeah, and I mean, they do it all the time, but to tell you the truth, we got some really good looks. We got some good shots. They just didn't go down, and we was putting them on the foul line. You know, a couple of them, some unfortunate calls, but still, we had opportunities. We just got some timely turnovers.
Over the course of the season, teams, I think Tom had Golden State has used bigger defenders on you, Kawhi tonight. I mean, as being in this league, how disruptive can that be if you can put a guy out there 6'5" with, you know, a crazy wingspan, doing all that stuff? How tough is that on a point guard?
I've been seeing it now for 9, 10 years, so.
Does it feel like there are more of them around in the league right now? Like those guys that, like, kind of those elite wing defenders with like that kind of length that can guard point guards?
I don't know, I guess. I don't even think about it too much. Tell you the truth, I don't. You know, if he gets screened, he's not on me anyway.
Yeah.
Chris, it seems cliche to say close out a game, but does that take something for you to be up by 10 and to put a team away, or what does that take?
I don't know. I mean, we've been on the winning side of those games before. This ain't like our first time. You know what I mean? Just we lost this one tonight. We gotta be better.
When you said San Antonio doesn't need to win, can you elaborate on that?
I mean, obviously they trying to get a good seed, but they just know how to play. They've had people in the system, you know, for a long time. They just know how to play. They're just trying to make sure they're playing well at the right time.
You say that they just know how to play, right? You guys have been together a while now too, like the core of this team. Do you guys know how you want to play, or is it still kind of evolving?
It's still evolving because, I mean, there's new pieces. You add new pieces and different things like that, and it seems like they've been together, you know, for a lot longer than probably they have, but that's why they're the defending champions.
Chris, can you talk about the positives that you take out of this game going forward?
Our defense was amazing, especially in the first quarter. You know, we held them to 39% shooting and 44. We shot 44%. On the stat sheet, it looked like we won the game, but it's all in who has the most points at the end. So we defended pretty well. Our offense, fourth quarter, they scored 25. We got 15. So that's where we lost.
One of the things Doc talked about is that if you don't have that kind of lockdown guy in the corner, that everybody else has to make up for it, that the rest of the defense has to do that.
Right.
What's that process like over the course of the season? And are you guys there yet?
It's all about trust, and we're not there yet. We do it in spurts, but not consistently. You know, and that's something we got to build on and keep working on because it's all about team defense.
All right, thanks, guys.